Hello everybody, and welcome back. My name is Wendy, and welcome to a very large haul video. I do want to say that some of these books are from the library, but most of them are mine that I bought. And also, there are 2 books that I have not yet gotten, and I was going to wait until I got those to make the video, but I cannot wait any longer because I've been wanting to make it all month. But those 2 books are The Desolation of Devil's Acre by Ransom Riggs, which is the newest book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, and I'm so excited to get that. And Rebel Spy by Veronica Rossi, which, if you've seen my other haul videos, I've checked it out from the library, and I still haven't read it. And I kept holding on to it, so I figured it better to just go out and buy it. But I haven't gotten it yet. But I will, and those are the 2 books that are missing. But with that said, let's get into it. The first one that I have is the newest book by Jennifer Niven. It's called Breathless. I don't know what it's about. I don't really want to know what it's about. I'm guessing it's something to do with water. Maybe swimming and holding your breath. 10 Cents says that there is a scene in here about swimming and holding your breath. I will say that's part of where my hesitation comes from. I loved All the Bright Places. It came out 2 days before my birthday. I got it for my birthday. I read it. I loved it. It's been my favorite book ever since. The movie was a massive disappointment, and we're not going to talk about it. But then Holding Up the Universe came out, and I was so excited because I loved All the Bright Places, and I didn't like it. And I felt so bad about not liking it, and I tried to read it like 4 times over, and it just didn't happen. So I'm hoping that this gives me All the Bright Places vibes, the book, and not the last 2 things that we've gotten from this author, whom I adore. Moving on. Endgame, The Calling by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. And this gives me like 39 Clues vibes, but for adults and with higher stakes. I don't entirely know what it's about. And a lot of these I'm going to go into blindly because I've been having a lot of fun with that. So I just know that this is kind of 39 Clues-ish, and I'm excited because I liked the concept of 39 Clues when I was little. I just couldn't read it because the whole family just angered me, the Holtz especially. It's been like 10 years at least since I've read the 39 Clues, and thinking about the cousins like still irks me. So I'm hoping this is not the same affair. The next book I have, highly anticipated by everybody except for me. Just kidding, that's an exaggeration. I am excited, but I'm not nearly as excited as most people seem to be about this book. But everybody's enjoying it, so I grabbed it. I've been told it's really good. I'm astonished that people have already finished it, even though by now it's been out for a couple weeks. But, like, I've been reading the same book for, like, a month because it's so dense, and I don't remember reading books that aren't that dense. This, if you don't already know what it's about, is something about God's temporarily living a mortal life, and then people can claim their role as the God, I think. I'll let you Google it. It's everywhere. The last one I have from the library is The Magic Fish by Trung Le Nguyen. I think that's how you say it. So this is about a boy trying to come out to his family that he's gay, but they don't speak a whole lot of English, and he doesn't speak Vietnamese, so at least, not very well on both ends. So he's trying to find the perfect way to tell them. This was recommended by Jessie the Reader, and I'm super excited to see how it goes. Every book he's ever recommended that I've read, I have not been disappointed by, so I'm hoping this will also be good. Now into the books that I've bought, and there's a whole lot of them, I will say. Some of them I got from the dollar store, and I've lucked out. Some of them I ordered. Either way, like, I've got these over an expanse of time. I didn't just go to Barnes & Noble and spend, like, $300 trying to get these books. They've just been accrued over an amount of time, and now here's a haul video putting them all in one. Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. I have wanted to read her book so bad. I have wanted to read this book especially for a very long time, and I almost got Permanent Record. It was between this and Permanent Record because the cover is so pretty, but I decided that the plot of this intrigues me more, and then if I really enjoy it, then I'll go get Permanent Record because the cover is immaculate. This is about two kids who have they don't have a meet cute. It explicitly says on the bag. They cross paths and it's less meet cute and more a collision of unbearable awkwardness. So they text each other instead of being awkward to each other face to face. And I guess they change each other's lives. And I'm excited to see it. This is a book called New Boy, and it's about a kid who's new at school, and it's based off of Othello, and there's a kid who is jealous of these other two kids that have a really good relationship. So it's like a boy and a girl have a really good relationship, and there's another boy who's like, not on my watch. And then tragedy, as it goes with Shakespeare. I also have What's Eating Gilbert Grape by Peter Hedges, and I saw the movie for the first time like a month ago, and I was like, wow, this would be a brilliant book. I was like, is this a book? Please tell me it's a book. And it is. So I got it. And I'm a couple chapters in. I'm reading it with my partner, and it is so good. It's good. Although I will say, if you do choose to read this book, there are some very choice words about, sorry, what's his name? Oh no, there's stuff on my book. How did that happen? Some choice words about Arnie that we no longer use. So just a heads up about that. Some of the things that they say about Arnie are not sensitive. Just so you know. But the narration is really good and I do like it. I wish those things weren't in there, but it's a good book otherwise. Next, I have one I'm super excited about. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. And I know everybody's reading this book, and it came out in, like, sorry, I have hair all over my shirt. And it came out in, like, was it 2017 or 2012? It's been out forever. 2012. So this came out in 2012, and all of a sudden everybody's reading it and everybody loves it. I'm not sure why it's so popular all of a sudden, but it's great that it's popular now. Otherwise, I don't think I'd have ever heard about it, because I've been trying to read the Iliad. It's coming up on my TBR. And so immediately after, I could read this. I'm very fascinated by the tragedy that is Achilles' life, and I guess that's it. I guess that's all I meant to say. I'm very intrigued by the tragedy. So I'm interested to see what happens with this. That's all. Okay, so back when I bought this, it was like brand spanking new. I realized it's not new anymore. Also, there was like a $5 off sticker somewhere on here, which came off so smoothly. So I was like, oh great, this one will too. No, it didn't. And now, that's where it lives. Forever. But this is The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page, and this is some, like, dark witchy stuff, which sounds cool. I've been reading a lot of, like, dark tragedies lately. So what's one more? A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I've wanted to read this since Jesse the Reader mentioned it in a video in, like, 2016. and I never read it, and I never found it. Oops. And then the friend that I went to the store with, she like looked at it and she was like, "Oh, I've always wanted to read that book." And I was like, "Wait, so have I." So I snatched it up and I grabbed it, and I'm super excited to read it, especially because the movie's on Netflix now, which is brilliant. So I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna watch it, and I'm super excited. What's this? This is That and A Man Called Ove is now on, is it Prime? It's either on Amazon Prime or Hulu. A Man Called Ove. So I'm also gonna read that book and then watch the movie. I heard the movie was exquisite, so I'm super excited to read the book and all of that too. We have Save the Date by Morgan Matson, which is so outside of my regular genre, especially right now with the whole intrigue of the dark tragedies. Complete opposite. This is just about a wedding that almost goes wrong, or maybe it goes completely wrong. Either way, they planned all this stuff, and then right before the wedding, everything falls to pieces. I've been told it's very lighthearted and funny, so maybe some point after the tragedies, I will decide that I need a different energy that's not dark murder, and read this instead. I have Spacemen of Bohemia by, oh goodness, I can't pronounce that. This was also another find at the dollar store, which I was super excited about. It's about this guy, where does he live? So it says, orphaned as a boy raised in the Czech countryside by his doting grandparents. I can't pronounce that name. I think it's Jacob, or like how we would say it might be Jacob, but Jacob, has risen from small-time scientist to become the country's first astronaut. When a dangerous solo mission to Venus offers him both a chance at heroism he's dreamt of and a way to atone for his father's sins as a communist informer, he ventures boldly into the vast unknown. But he's also leaving behind his wife, and then he has all of these like deep thoughts about being in space and away from everybody, and supposed to be like deeply philosophical, and I'm so excited. This was a really great find. I'm super pumped to read it. So it is the high up on my priorities of TBRs. I also got this from the library, but it's with the STAR program, where if there's a star on the spine, you can take it home. So I grabbed The Kite Runner, but I can't even read who wrote this, and I don't have that memorized. Khalid Hosseini? Something like that. I don't know what this book is about, but I've been told time and time again it's a great classic, gotta read it, especially if you like The Book Thief, and I do like The Book Thief. And this copy just looks so well loved, and that was what convinced me to grab it. They also have 1,000 Splendid Suns in the Star books too, so if it's there in a week, I'm gonna go grab that. Because I don't want to grab too much from that pile, because I always feel like a little bit guilty about grabbing books from there. But I did grab another one, which is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I have wanted to read it, and I don't like mass market paperbacks, but this one was free, so I grabbed this too, because I've been wanting to read it. But After Dracula, which is kind of high up on my TBR, but like not immediate, but it's up there. Another good dollar store find, which is about a girl who tries to follow in her rock star father's footsteps. We have Man of the Year by Lou Cove, which is this man's recount of doing crazy things just to try to get acknowledged by the rest of the world. And hopefully it's filled with very fun antics. I got this Burn After Writing book by Sharon Jones, which I figure, if nothing else, might be a good warm-up for writing. I have no idea. I've looked at it a little bit, but not very much. I'm gonna be honest, it seemed a little bit better in theory than it did in purchase. I found this book called Before Everything by Victoria Riddell. This was also another dollar store find. And this is about 5 women who are getting old. And they sit down together and they talk about their lives when they were younger. Which seems like fun. Seems like a really good like Saturday read in a park on a bench with a sandwich and a Sprite. I might be onto something. I have this other star book called Stolen Voices, and this is a bunch of diaries collected from young people from World War I to the Iraq War, and it's them just recounting what it's like, recounting their experiences of the war, which I think is really interesting because I haven't really heard of anything like that. Like seeing war from different, like the more recent wars from different perspectives, especially the perspective of children, besides the few World War II diaries and journals that we have. So I'm really excited about this, to read their experiences, and I expect to cry. And truthfully, I hope I do. I hope it makes me think. Last but not least is another book that when I got it, it was brand spanking new, and it is no longer because it's March now. And I think it came out in December. Might have been January. But it's To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini? I don't know how to say it. But I'm super stoked about this. This came out shortly after I bought Aragon, which actually, I don't know if you guys knew that I got Aragon. Maybe that was supposed to be a part of the haul too. Shortly after I got it, this came out. I was like, ooh, I want it. I mean, it's big. Like, I've also been craving reading really big books lately. So, like, an author that everybody adores, a really big book, the cover's really nice, it looks really exciting. I want to have it. So I got it. I'm so excited. And I actually got it. I think you see this sticker right there, the sticker residue. It was 50% off. And I don't know why Barnes & Noble did that. Like, why at times right now, like, new books are coming out and they'll put some copies with, like, 50% off stickers on them. So I got this for $15 versus $30. I was like, oh, I have to snatch that up. So I did. And by the way, if you're seeing these sticky notes, it's because I was marking all of the books that were new to try and keep track of them. And if Aragon had one of them, it's because they're flimsy and they just keep falling off. I'm so excited about it. Also, I noticed while I was on the phone with a friend that it doesn't have the title. This is the first book I have that has just the author's name going down instead of the title. And that blows my mind. What does it look like under the dust jacket? Oh, see, it has it there. To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. This might be the only book I keep the dust cover on it. This is gorgeous. So, that is my monster haul for the beginning of 2021. And with the TBRs I have lined up, with everything I've read already, it's gonna be a good year. I am excited. So much to read and so little time, so I better get going. I'm trying to finish my book before Wednesday, and I still have like 100 and some odd pages to go. So, I will see you next time. And until then, drink your water. Take care of yourself. Eat some food. Exercise. Stretch. Get some sun. Call your family and your friends and tell them that you love them. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi, just a quick part 2 because I went to the library today and I got some books and I won a gift basket. So, wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing real quick. First is that I got the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children graphic novel and the Desolation of Devil's Acre. So I can do my Miss Peregrine weekend readathon now, because these are all the ones I haven't read, and I'm excited. Also, in the Starbooks, there was something new in there today. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I didn't really have any interest in reading, but it was free. So, why not? The gift basket. So, I won this gift basket they have these monthly reading challenges, and there was one, it was like a winter reading challenge, and you had to read like 5 books or something, and I read 17. I don't even think I logged all of them, but I guess they put all of the people that read at least 5 books into like a little bowl or a hat or something and like picked a name, and they picked mine, which was cool, but completely unexpected. I wasn't even in the state when I got the phone call, and they were like, oh yeah, you won this gift basket, you can come pick it up after the 9th. And then when I was there at the library today and I was going to sit and read my book until they closed, and then I was like, wait, today's the 9th? I can get my gift basket. Let's get to it. So first, it comes in this really cool green library tote, which I like. I carry all of my like books and stuff in totes, and now I have a library one. I'd usually just use that Barnes & Noble one, but now I have this one. So, the first thing is a puzzle, and it looks so pretty, and I might do it on this desk, but it's 1,500 pieces. So I don't know, but I'm excited. I do like puzzles, and this is really pretty. So, fun times. 2 coloring books. Color therapy. And color super cute animals. Look at him. He says, color me, Wendy. Anyway, these are cute. I love coloring, so this is great. They didn't like ask, I didn't know it was in the gift basket. They didn't ask if there was like something. They just, everything in here is precisely everything I like. It's phenomenal. I got free colored pencils, even though anybody who has seen my stash of colored pencils knows I don't need any more, because I have like 800. Like, I have this big giant tin from Amazon, and it has 800 colored pencils in it, and now I just got 36 more. But they're artist loft, so they're like the expensive ones. So I'm excited to use those, see what happens. I got some techie stuff. It looks, oh, and a ruler? Thanks. I did get a little blue like pouch thing that goes on the back of your phone. So that's on my phone. It holds my ID. I got this mouse pad that I won't use because I don't have a mouse. Not yet, anyway. This went to the back of the pouch thing. It's on my phone. This, I think, is a keychain thing. I'm not quite sure what it is or what its purpose is. Besides, like, oh, put it on your keychain and advertise us? Question mark? Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything, but thanks. A tech wipe. A home-style apple pie candle, which smells really good, but it seems like it would be too much to burn. Like, it'd smell too strongly. But, like, it's cute. But I'm not supposed to have candles. So this might go in storage or something until I'm in a space where I'm allowed to have candles. Which is the only reason why I don't have any, because I like them a lot. I got a pencil, and somewhere in here there's a pen. There's a pen right here. So that's fun. Got some chapstick. I got library-themed chapstick. Is it vanilla scented? I hope it's vanilla. It's mint. Ooh, smells like eucalyptus. Is that the same thing as mint? I mean, I know it's not the same thing, but like, do they smell kind of the same? Or am I just trying to pretend to be smart? Maybe that one. I got a journal, so I do keep a journal. And it's almost running out of space, so I thought that my next one, I was gonna go get one of the expensive ones from Barnes & Noble, but this one's so pretty and so elegant. So this is gonna be my next one, and I'm thrilled. Like, this is just so pretty. I'm ecstatic. The best part of this whole box, I totally opened this already, and like I shouldn't have, but it didn't occur to me until after I opened it that I should have waited. This is my favorite part. So I love mugs and I love books. They gave me a mug covered in books. So it's a beautiful day outside. I think I'm gonna get me a drink and go sit outside and finish the secret history. It's gonna be a good day. And I will see you all later. Don't forget to drink your water. And all those things I said before. Please take care of yourselves. Bye.